United friends, this one is TV Man United TV. If not the first time we say our channel with this, for here we bring you latest Manchester United news. Join our YouTube Dynamic family, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the notification button. If you never watched our yesterday video, try and do so. Former United captain will be Gavin Neville don't come out and does it for Manchester United to have any good result in the match against Manchester City, which will be the Manchester derby, which will happen on Sunday afternoon, 4:30 p.m. West African time. It was for Manchester United to have any good result for that match. Manchester United team have to stay in that match at least for the first 20 minutes of that match. They must not concede any goal at least for the first 20 minutes of the match, and if they get chance at all to have any positive result from that match against Manchester City, it was this one because of the Manchester United these days, especially in the first half of their matches, they know they really do well even against small teams, not to talk of almighty Manchester City. And also it was the Manchester City at this moment also they face some crisis. They're not really doing well, their performance not really there convincing, just like Manchester United. But at the same time, you cannot be comparing Manchester City form right now with that of Manchester United, and also the result when Manchester United don't get even after winning their last 3 matches in a row in both competition, both Champions League and also the Premier League. Even at that, you cannot compare the form of Manchester City and Manchester United right now. You cannot compare the result where the two clubs don't get. United and City is too obvious. City they're better than Manchester United in form right now, and also if Manchester United will get any positive result from that match at Manchester derby, which will be the first one this season, and also the number 191 time for Manchester United to play with Manchester City. This time around, it will be at Old Trafford. The first one last season was away to Etihad Stadium, which we lost, and also they came to Old Trafford the last time and we defeated them 2-1, even after trailing 1-0 down. Manchester United came back at the second half of that match, all thanks to Granusho that match, because Naim created the second goal for Manchester United out of nowhere from the wing, and he scored that one and win that match that time 2-1 in the favor of Manchester United. That was the last time City visited Old Trafford before they defeated Manchester United again in the FA Cup final that last season. Former Manchester United player will be Gavin Neville. They thought that Manchester United, if they will have any opportunity or any chance to get anything out of that match, they have to stay alive. They have to stay focused at least for the first 20 minutes of that match. Then from there, maybe the second half, they will come back and win that match. But if anything will make them concede goal at the first 20 minutes of the match, it will be very hard for Manchester United to come back just like they managed to do in the other matches. And also, it talk about how Manchester United know they score goals now, because those 3 matches where we don't win in a row in both competition, Champions League and the English Premier League, both 3 matches where we win, the people who score the goals, no be people where they expect to score goals for Manchester United. They are not from the attacking positions of the club. We have Scott McTominay, the defensive midfielder. We have Diego Dalot, our right back. We have Harry Maguire, our central back. Now the players who scored those winning goals for the last 3 matches for Manchester United with that. Then in the attacking position of the club, those players who will have there, all of them, they will also in those matches, especially in the last match against Sheffield United. We created a lot of chances in that match, but our attacking players wasted those chances. Granusho wasted 1-on-1. Also, Marcus Rashford also wastes his own. Also, Scott McTominay wastes our striker, Rasmus Hojlund, also wastes his own. So, Manchester United former player Gavin Neville, they're concerned about this of Manchester United strikers or attacking players wasting chances, and also the people where we know expect to score goal to be scoring goal for Manchester United, and it was against Manchester City. It won't be that easy. And also in that match, Manchester United will create a lot of chances. Why? Because Manchester City will definitely dominate the midfield, and also the coach everything had also have issues about the players we will select right now, because the last match Manchester United defensive midfielder will be Christian Eriksen came from the bench to make that match stabilize, and also after the match the coach confirmed that again Christian Eriksen in that game changed, and also it still they look say it will start Casemiro because Casemiro don't come back now, and maybe if he's starting with Scott McTominay, or he will still go with this our newly signed midfielder will be Sofian Arabat. We go that choose both any of these players, and also Manchester United coach also will now have to decide if you will go with the half-fit Casemiro, because Casemiro just returned back from injury because sustained during the international break, and also the coach everything will have to make do with that. And at the same time, if he decide to go with Christian Eriksen, most of the time in the second half of matches for Manchester United, where Christian Eriksen starts, we will start to define Christian Eriksen inside the midfield of Manchester United. But at the same time, the experience wey he go bring, the creative wey they bring, now if you make the coach decide to start him, now so Manchester United former player will be Gary Neville come and they talk about the Manchester derby of this season, which will be the first time it will happen on Sunday at Old Trafford in afternoon 4:30 p.m. West African time.